Hi guys, good morning. Here is the maths class, and our topic this morning is comparing fractions. Comparing fractions. Our main objectives are we're going to compare and other numbers. We're going to use number line to represent fractions, and we're going to find common denominators. Our textbook is Macmillan Math, book 4B. Then we have a task at the end of the class. It's going to be from page 52, page 55. Okay, to compare fractions, you should use the symbols. What are the symbols? We have less than, we have greater than, and we have equal to. So before you can compare, that means something must be bigger and something must be smaller, or they are the same. So we use less than, that is small, greater than, that is big, equal to, that is the same. So let's go to what is fraction. Fraction, we have the number of parts shaded. Can you see the shape? We have two parts shaded. Okay, over the total number of parts. Can you guess the total number of parts? Yes, you're correct. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that is the denominator. We have the numerator over the denominator. Alright, let's go to the example number 1. This is 2 over 4 and 3 over 8. Now you can see the shape. We can make this 2 over 4, we can divide it into 8 parts too, to make it equal with 3 over 8. Can you see that? Which one is bigger? Which fraction is bigger? Is it 2 over 4 or 3 over 8? Now, can you see? This has been divided into 8 parts. Can you see that? So which one is bigger? We divided it into 8 parts to make it bigger, like making the denominator the same. Make the denominator the same. Now this is 8 part and this is 8 part. So easily we can choose which one is bigger and which one is smaller. Definitely it is 2 over 4. So let's go to another example. Which one is bigger? Is it 1 over 3 or 1 over 9? Now to compare the fractions, we need denominator to be the same. The number down, we need it to be the same. And we have 1 over 3, 1 over 9. We have 1 over 3, 1 over 9. What number can we use to multiply 3 that we can get 9? Because 3 and 9, they are multiples of 3. So we're going to find the multiples of 3 and multiples of 9. Multiples is the same thing as the multiplication table. Counting in 3s, we're counting in 9. Okay. Now let's go to our multiples of 3 and multiples of 9. You can see them as they are popping up. You have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and the multiples of 9 we have 9, 18, 27, 36, 45. So which number is common to the two of them? Which number can you guess? Yes, you're right. You're right. The number that is common to the two of them is 9. 9. So we'll make our common denominator to be 9. Now, our denominator is 9. So what can we need to change this fraction to an equivalent. Right? What can we multiply with 3 to get us to 9? Okay. Now that's why you can see the arrow is showing that we need to multiply by 3 to change it to 9. And don't forget, when you multiply the down, you have to multiply the up as well with what? With 3. So 1 times 3 will give us 3. We don't need to change this because we already have 9 as the denominator already. So it's just like saying 1 times 9 and 1 times 1 and 9 times 1. Alright, so we have 3 over 9 and we have 1 over 9. So which one is bigger? Out of the two, let's show the diagram. Which one is bigger? Is it 3 over 9 or 1 over 9? You guessed right. 3 over 9 is bigger. Let's go to the next question. Is it 2 over 3 or 3 over 4 that is bigger? So to compare the fraction, we need the same denominator. Okay, we need the same denominator. To find out what denominator to use, we need to write out the multiples of 3 and 4. Now let's see the multiples of 3 and multiples of 4. You can see them popping up. We have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. And the multiples of 4, we have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Which number is common to the two of them? The common multiple, the lowest common multiples. We have 12. Very good. We have 12. 12 is common to the two of them. So, what number can we use to multiply 3 that can give us 12? Can you see? We multiply by 4. And don't forget, if you multiply the down by 4, the up 2 will multiply by 4. So 2 times 4 will give us 8. And 3 times 4 will give us 12. Now let's go to the second fraction. We need to change this to equivalent fraction. Now, what can we multiply by 4 to give us 12? Is 3. And when we multiply the down by 3, we'll multiply the up by 3. Can you see? So what is 3 times 3 is 9. Very good, you guessed right. So which one is bigger? Is it 8 over 12 or 9 over 12? Of course. Let's see the diagram. 8 over 12 or 9 over 12. Can you see how many parts is still remaining? 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3. So of course, 9 over 12 is bigger. And don't forget, we can use greater than or less than. Let's go to the next question. Going to the next question, still comparing fractions. Now, we have 3 over 7 and 9 over 3 over 7 and 7 over 21. Okay, we need to make this to be equivalent to 21. So what number can we multiply by 7 to give us 21? 3. So and when we multiply the down, we'll multiply the up. So 3 times 3 will give us 9. 7 times 3 will give us 21. We don't need to change this because already we have the equivalent fraction. So which one is bigger? Is it 3 over 7 or 7 over 21? 3 over 7 is bigger. You can see it. You can see the number of spaces left. And this one have so many number of spaces. So 3 over 7 is bigger, greater than 7 over 21. Still going to ordering fraction. So the denominator in each of these fractions is a multiples of 4. Therefore, we can compare and order them. Here we're going to order our fractions. When we are talking about ordering fractions, we're talking about arranging them in order, putting them in order, like 1, 2, 3, or maybe you're reading from 10, 9, 8, 7 to the number you are given. So it's either we arrange from the smallest to the biggest, or from the biggest to the smallest. All right, now let's look at these numbers. We have 4 over 8, 1 over 4, 3 over 4, 5 over 8. So we need the same denominator. Now we can make 8 to be our denominator. So what can we multiply with 4? That can give us 8. What can we multiply by 4? That can give us 8. Yes, it is 2. So, and don't forget, when we multiply down by 2, we multiply up by 2. Here we already have 8, so we don't need to multiply. Here we're going to multiply, here we're going to multiply, and here we don't need to multiply. So here are the results of our multiplication. We have 4 over 8, 2 over 8, 6 over 8, and 5 over 8. Now we want to order them from the smallest to the largest, but we are going to write them in our original form. These are the original form. Okay, we are going to order them in this original form. Now looking at this number, which one is the smallest? The smallest is 2. So that 2 is going to be 4 over 8, 1 over 4, followed by 4 over 8, followed by 5 over 8, followed by 3 over 4. Let's see. Yes, 1 over 4, followed by 4 over 8, followed by 5 over 8, followed by 3 over 4. So 3 over 4 is the biggest, is the largest. Now let's go to the second example. Can you order the following fractions from the smallest to the largest? We're going to start by changing each of the fractions so that the denominator is 20. Now what can we use to multiply 5 to give us 20? Yes, 4. For each of them, they are different. Here we're going to multiply by 4. We're going to multiply by 2, by 2, by 4. And when we multiply the down by 4, we're going to multiply the up by 4 to make it an equivalent fraction. Okay, this is the result of the multiplication by 4 and by 2. Now if you check them very well, you'll see that here we have, if you multiply, you have 2 times 4, 8, 5 times 4, 20. So we can use 4 to still divide by 8, and it's going to give us 2, and 4 by 20 will give us 5. That's why we have 2 over 5. So here we multiply by 2. 2 times 2 will give us 4, and this will 10 times 2 will give us 20. So here we can use 4. We can use 4 to divide 4 and 4 to divide 10, to divide 20, because we make the denominator to be 20. So when we have 4 by, we have 1 over 5. Okay, and using 2, we can have 2 divided by 4 will give us 2. 2 divided by 20 will give us 10. Alright, that's going to 9 over 10. 9 times 2 will give us 18, and 10 times 2 will give us 20. So, and here will give us 5 times 4, 20. 3 times 4, it's going to give us 12. Okay, so here is the result of our multiplication and division. So we want to put them in order. Here's the final result, and we need to put them in order, but in our original form. In our original form. So which one is the smallest? Which one is the smallest? The smallest is 2 over 10, followed by smallest is 2 over 10, followed by 1 over 10, followed by 2 over 5, followed by 3 over 5, followed by 9 over 10. We're following the original form. 2 over 10, followed by 1 over 10, followed by 2 over 5, 3 over 5, and 9 over 10. These are our answers. So let's go to example number 3. Can you order this fraction? Already we have 2, 8, 4, 8, 8. These are the denominator. What can we use to put this in order? The same denominator. Yes, we're going to multiply this by 4. We don't need to multiply this by 2. We don't need to change this. We don't need to change this. So after our multiplication, don't forget we're going to multiply the up to. This is the bottom and this is the up. So 4 over 8, 3 over 8, 6 over 8, 7 over 8, and 2 over 8. Now we want to put them in order from the smallest to the largest. So which one is the smallest? It's 2 over 8, followed by 3 over 8, followed by 1 over 2, followed by 3 over 4, and the last one is 7 over 8. Can you see we have succeeded in multiplying the number from the smallest to the largest? We're going to go to the next outline, which is number line. We're going to use number line to order and compare numbers. Okay, the number lines are read as whole numbers. Numbers are read as whole numbers. The marks in between are read as fraction. As you can see, the blue line is indicating the fraction, and this red arrow is indicating the whole number. You can see 0, 1. These are whole numbers, and these are fractions. So how to read fraction on a number line? There is a color that will help us with that. We have color green and color blue. Now we'll count the sticks, starting at the first stick after 0. Stop at the point you are naming. This is the numerator. Okay, the numerator is the number up, and the color code is green, the numerator. Now let's count the number. This is 1, 2, 3. So that's why we have 3 as our numerator. Now the blue code, count the spaces in between the 0 and the 1 on the number line. That is your denominator, the blue color code. Now counting the spaces in between 0. Can you see that? 1, 2, 3, 4. That is our denominator. That's why you see 4. So this is the numerator and this is the denominator. That's why you use the color code to be able to differentiate them better. So we're going to order using number line. We want to compare between fractions 2/3 and 7/8. Which one is bigger? Okay, now we have, here is the 1, 2, 3. We have 3 parts. This is the denominator and the green is 1, 2. That is 2/3. And here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Our denominator is 8 and our numerator is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. So which one is bigger? Is it 2/3 or 7/8? 7/8 is greater than 2/3. Right. 7/8 is. So we're going to compare and order this fraction using greater than and less than. This is a worksheet which you need to print out and do it as practice. You're going to compare and order the fractions, and in the second part you color in the circles to represent each fraction. Now here are the fractions. You're going to color 3/4. You're going to color 2/8. You're going to color 2/4, 5/8 and 7/8. Then you will order them from smallest to the largest. The color code is going to be a clue that will help you. And here also you need to color for you to be able to compare which one is bigger and which one is smaller. Alright, now we've come to the end of the class.